Hello, so today we're talking about the Fabaceae family, also known as the bean family. So there are over 18,000 species in the Fabaceae family, and that means that there are 670 genera. So 48 of those are going to be our major or our best known species or best known genera. Um, so some of the more common ones include alfalfa, which can be seen right here. We also have clover, which is to the right here. We have chickpea, we have peanut. We also have indigo, kudzu vine, licorice, mesquite, silk tree, and soybean. So we are lucky enough in Alabama to have some local examples. There are a wide variety of legumes found in Alabama and across the southeast. The majority of these legumes grown in the southeast are used for grazing or for making hay, and many of them are winter annual legumes. So some of the various kinds include clovers, alfalfa, forage soybeans, perennial peanuts, cowpeas, and sweet clover.
So for the flowers of the Fabaceae family, they are very diverse to each subfamily due to the amount of species that we have to deal with. So most of the flowers in the Fabaceae family have a distinct 5-petal corolla, as you can see in this dissected peanut flower right here. And they are papillinaceous, which means they look like a butterfly. It consists of the banner, which is this top petal right here, and then below that are the 2 lateral wing petals. And then below that, you have the keel petals, which are usually fused together and enclose the stamen and pistil right here. And the pistil is composed of 1 carpel, and the androecium, or the stamen, is diadelphous, which means that it has 10 stamen, and 9 of them are fused together, and then there is 1 free stamen. And the calyx, shown right here, has 5 sepals that are fused. Most of the flowers have 5 sepals, but not all of them are fused. And here we have a couple examples of just the different types of flowers that you can see in the Fabaceae family. On the left here we have the eastern redbud. As you can see, it has the typical banner, the wings, and the keel, which encloses the stamen and the pistil. But over here we have the mimosa flower. The mimosa flower is best known. These little spiky things that you can see are actually the stamen, and the corolla and the calyx are actually very small and usually are not easy to see. And they both exhibit melitophyly, which is pollination by bees, and the bottom 2 keel actually act as a trap mechanism for bees. When they push down on it, it opens up and allows them to reach the nectar.
Like the flowers, the fruit of the Fabaceae family are very diverse. They are known as legumes, dehiscent fruit, which simply means that they open along one or both of the longitudinal sutures. The common name for this type of fruit is a pod. As you can see, we have the bean pod here. The mature fruits are usually unilocular, which means 1 chamber, but they can also be bilocular, which means 2-chambered. But those are very few species. Chambers are separated by a septum, and very few species have actually evolved from the legume fruit and have semae, laments, follicles, indehiscent legumes, achenes, drupes, and berries.
So the Fabaceae is one of the largest families in the phylum Magnoliopsida. Specifically, they are the 3rd largest family in terms of agricultural and economic importance. With great size comes great diversity, and with great diversity comes a wide range of opportunity for relevance and economic importance in society. Fabaceae can be utilized as a plethora of sources such as food, oil, fiber, medicine, fuel, chemicals, and more. Since it is the bean or pea family, Fabaceae has the obvious importance of being a food source. Some more commonly recognizable species include the Lens esculenta, or the lentil, which we have right here, the Phaseolus vulgaris, or the bean in the middle. Another word for that is, or another type is Vicia faba, which is the broad bean, and then the Cicer arietinum, or the chickpea. 27% of the world's population of the primary crop production consists of legumes. They can serve as a source of nutrition for the soil. Leaves and pods can be tilled into the soil to save the cost of nitrogen fertilizers. Nitrogen fixation, as shown here, is a skill that requires large amounts of energy since the N2 has a triple bond to be broken. The legume family, with the assistance of root-nodulating rhizobial bacteria, can fix the atmospheric nitrogen. This quality allows them to meet high demand of metabolism and carry a large content of proteins. They are often raised with cereal crops due to the deficiency of sulfur-containing amino acids. Lucena, Siamopsis, and Sesbania are some examples of Fabaceae genera known for soil nutrition. And for some other external use, such as pharmaceuticals, cosmetics, and textiles, natural gums are used. Some species include Astragalus gummifer and Acacia senegal. Haemotaxylon campicianum is used in making certain dyes. Overall, for a family so diverse and great in size, Fabaceae has many characteristics that are pivotal to the success of an economy, and this is the family Fabaceae.